Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I'm going to talk about some kind of election strategy. First, apologies. My previous video, there was a very poor audio quality. So that's why we are actually reshooting this video. And in fact, this is one of my longest video. I spoke for about 39 minutes. But I had to reshoot, no choice. Okay, first, what I said about 1 week before. About 1 week before, Nifty actually moved beyond 23,000, went to 23,100. So that day, I suggested my friends, I suggested in my YouTube also, I suggested in social media also, if you are having a portfolio, so better do some kind of a hedging for your portfolio. So to protect your portfolio, I suggested buying 23,000 put option in June series, which was trading around 450 to 500 rupees. And then, buying a put option is going to be very expensive affair because, such a big event, parliament election, the put premiums will be very high. Normally, 1 month put option, will be trading around 300 rupees, but now it will trade at even 400, 500, even 600 rupees. So I suggested, because the premiums are too high, so to finance this premium, I suggested selling a call option at 25,000 or 26,000. So in case, if BJP struggles to form a government, market can fall significantly. It can fall easily 20%. In that case, this buy put option will save your portfolio. But in case market goes higher, you buy 23,000 put, sold 25,000 call. So effectively, you paid almost nothing from your pocket. Your problem is only when the Nifty crosses 25,000. Let it go there, by the time your portfolio value will be very, very high. What has actually happened, the day I suggested this, then after that the market started falling. After 2 days, 3 days, after Nifty fallen 500, 600 points, people started asking me, sir, can I buy put now? Can I buy put now? I told them no. I know very clearly these people who are asking me, they are actually not asking me for protection of their portfolio. They are just asking for speculation. For speculation purpose, generally, I do not advise buying a put option unless you are very, very sure about the direction. But we don't know. When it comes to parliament election result, it is, as far as I am concerned, it is total uncertainty. I don't know the result. Okay, now, so this is what happened last week. I told my friends, if you want to buy a put option, wait for Monday. They said, why? They said, Monday market will go up. They say, oh, how come you know the market will go up? I said, okay, you wait and see, and you follow my social media. On Friday, even before the market closed, I tweeted saying that Monday market will gap up 500 points. Right? And then many people are asking, how come you know? Okay, it's very simple. We don't know anything. What is going to happen tomorrow or day after tomorrow, nobody knows. But what we know, in this kind of similar situation, earlier, how the markets have reacted, that we will know. So based on that, we are just trying to guess. Okay. Now, to give you a complete picture, I will tell you the story. In 2019, what has happened? So, having that experience, we can try to predict what is going to happen in 2024. Right? So, that's what we can do. So, first let me tell you the whole story, what happened in 2019. 6 months before 2019 parliament election, there were 5 state elections. In all 5 state elections, BJP lost. People decided, parliament election BJP will lose. market started falling. FII started selling more and more. Then sometimes around February end, the Indian fighter jets went to Pakistan. That changed the whole sentiment in favor of BJP. Then everybody decided BJP is going to win. So the market started going higher, right? So the same way, we leave about the previous part. So the day people decided that BJP is going to win, market started going higher and higher and higher. Same way here, this time, 6 months before the parliament election, there were 5 state elections. In 3 major Hindi speaking states, BJP has won. So people decided BJP will win. Market started going higher. So in 2019, from the end of February, after the incident, market started going higher. Now this time, since November itself, market started going higher. So market moved higher significantly. Then what happened? Market reached a peak. When the market reaches a peak, some people say BJP will win. But who knows? Only God only knows. What if BJP loses? Why should I worry whether BJP wins or loses? I bought it at the lower level. Now market is at peak. I just book my profit. So the profit booking comes. And in fact, in 2019, 1 month before the election results, profit booking came and the market came down. And this time also, few days before, Nifty went to 23,100. So same thing, the profit booking came, the market is down. So exactly same thing happening. Then what happened? After the market has fallen, the exit poll results came in 2019. Exit poll was favorable to BJP. So on 20th of May, which was a Sunday, the exit poll results came. And 21st May was Monday. The market gap up and around 2.5%. And the gap up was sustained and the market closed about 2.5% higher on Monday. So now you understand why did I say 500 point on Friday? Because right now market trading around 22,500. You take 2.5% of that, that works out to be around 500 points. And they are only approximate only. So now everybody is saying tomorrow market will go to 23,000 or 23,100, all kinds of predictions. But I predicted 1 day before everyone predicted, as on Friday. But still people say I am anti-BJP. And still people say I support DMK. Right? But I am the one who correctly predicted, and most of the exit polls will favor BJP and the market will gap up. So here, whenever I am talking about BJP, I am not worried about who forms the government, because we are business people. We are in stock market. We want to make profit. That is the only thing we want. We just don't bother about who forms the government, who doesn't form. There is absolutely nothing, right? I do not even know even a counselor in DMK, but people say I am a DMK supporter. Okay, so forget about it. Anything you do, the people will always find fault with you, right? That's why I always just say for fun, okay, earlier we used to have only one mother-in-law who always find fault with us. Nowadays, social media is a second mother-in-law for us. People always find fault with us. Okay, so let us forget about it. So now, I told you the story until the exit poll results. But what the people want to know is not what is going to happen tomorrow. Because everybody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. But what is going to happen day after tomorrow, that is $1 million question. And because nobody knows what is going to happen. And honestly telling you, I also do not know. But when you do not know, you just factor in all possibilities. Okay, number one, let me tell you, categorically tell you, do not ever trust the exit poll results. There were a number of times exit poll results have gone wrong. Okay, in 2016, exit poll all said Trump will lose, but Trump won with a majority in US. Later, exit poll, actually that time exit poll was banned. I'm talking about the Brexit. During the Brexit time, media was not allowed to conduct exit poll and to publicize. But some private people have done the exit poll. That exit poll showed that Brexit will not happen, but the Brexit has happened. So when I said this, somebody said, why are you talking about foreign countries? India is different. No, I'm not talking about foreign countries. Let us talk about India. 6 months before, Chhattisgarh, did any exit poll say BJP will win in Chhattisgarh? No. All the exit polls predicted Congress win for Chhattisgarh. The best part of the joke is that BJP not only won the state, but it won with a 2/3 majority. How can be so much wrong? So, exit poll can go wrong. That is what the history says to us. So, on Tuesday, what is going to happen? Okay, the first, I am assuming that BJP will win. Okay, so there are two possibilities. Either BJP win or BJP do not. I would not use the word if BJP win or Congress win. I am not going to use the word because there is no way Congress is going to win. Let me give you more clarity. On Tuesday, if BJP gets more than 272 seats, either on its own or with the coalition partner, so the president will invite BJP to form the government, and the government will have to, if they do not have a majority themselves, so they have to prove the majority in the parliament, and they will prove it because the coalition partners are there. But in case if BJP does not get 272, along with the coalition partners also, if they are short of 272, but still BJP will be the single largest party. So naturally, the president will give first chance to BJP to form the government. Then they will form the government. Then they will be given some time, maybe 1 month or 2 months, to prove their majority. But within that period, even if they do not have the majority, they will try to attract some new parties. They will negotiate, all kinds of things can happen. So, after 1 month or 2 months, okay, if they go for the trust vote, if they are not able to prove the majority, then only the president will give chance to Congress. So, therefore, right now, we cannot use the word BJP or Congress. We can use the word BJP or no BJP, right? So, these are the only two possible outcomes. So, first let us talk about the first possible outcome. Assume that BJP wins. Okay, again we go back to 2019. Let us see what has happened. 2019, the day after the exit poll results, Nifty moved about 2.5% higher, but after that, market were just consolidating. Even on the actual day, intraday only the market went up. On a closing basis, market actually closed in red. On the actual election result day in 2019, Nifty did not close in green, Nifty closed in red. And then again, for the next 1 week, there was euphoria. And because of the euphoria, market went higher. Then within 1 week, the peak was achieved. Then after that, market started falling. Why? Because BJP got the majority. So any government get majority, they will try to, they talk about FII taxation. So the moment they talk about FII taxation, the market started falling. And falling, it was a very, very big fall. even at some point of time, the government did not know how to revive the confidence in stock market. Then one day, all of a sudden, Nirmala Sitharaman came and said, we are reducing the corporate tax from 30% to 20%. I think I have spoken this enough earlier also. Arun Jaitley promised to bring the corporate tax from 30 to 25 over a period of 5 years, okay, which he has never done for the bigger companies. Okay, but Nirmala Sitharaman in one shot, from 30% it was brought down to 22%. Of course, 22% is for companies having a maximum of 1 crore profit. But we are into the stock market. Stock market, all the companies will be making, more than 1 crore profit. So therefore, we have to take it as a 25%. So 30% was brought down to 25%, then the market recovered. Now, exactly that is what I am also expecting. So tomorrow, after the exit poll results, 2.5%, 3% market will go higher. And then on the actual day of the results, even if BJP wins, market will not move higher. And maybe 0.5%, 1%. And then for about 1 week, the euphoria will last. So during this euphoria, market can move higher. Maximum, 24,000. Right. And then what will happen? And BJP will start talking about the taxation. And already there was some unofficial news, like one person has stated, if BJP comes to power, this long-term capital gain tax, which is 10% now, short-term capital gain tax, which is 15% now, so this all will be removed and the gain will be added into your income. So in that case, you will be paying, most of the people who are into the stock market, they will be coming under 30% tax bracket. So straight away 10% tax will go to 30% plus another surcharge of 5%. Your tax liability will increase 3.5 times. The worst thing is that ultra HNI clients who are making more than 5 crore per annum, they will end up paying 42% tax. 10% tax will increase to 42% tax. So definitely, I tell you, election and all, they have just euphoria, right? Once the elections are over, the watchman will be watchman only, bank manager will be bank manager only, you and me will be like this only, but only the ministers, those people are, who have some political affiliation, they can benefit, but nothing is going to change in your life and my life. And in fact, things can go even worse. And because any government is coming, I'm not talking about BJP, any government coming, they always look to raise the income for the government. They always look the ways and means where more taxes can be applied, right? And then, it's an open secret that if BJP comes, the BJP's policies, everything you pay full tax, right? They don't want any exemptions. This exemption, that exemption, this exemption, nothing. You straight away pay that full tax. So if that kind of things happens, also it makes sense for them because, when the government will do something bad, when the market is at peak, then only, even if market falls 5-10%, nothing. And naturally, when the coronavirus comes, market is at the lowest point, the government cannot do any bad thing. That after that, it will even crash. So the government will also take the opportunity of a euphoric stock market and they will do all kinds of bad things like increasing the tax. I will not be surprised if BJP says we are going to charge 30% tax even for FIIs, right? So I've given you the whole picture, what has happened in 2019. So expectation of BJP win, market went up, profit booking came down, exit poll result went up. After that, market did not go much higher. Then after that, market started falling. So the same way now, I am also expecting same thing. As of now, it is exactly happened. Market went up with the expectation BJP will win. Profit booking came. Tomorrow market will go higher. Then after that, for about 1 week, that euphoria will be there. Right? Who will be the finance minister? And You may remember when 2019, suddenly Bank Nifty fell 1000 points and nobody knows what is happening. 2 minutes later, the news came, Nirmala Sitharaman was appointed as the finance minister, right? That time actually everybody was expecting Amit Shah to be finance minister. So now there is a strong rumor going on that, Jay Shankar will be the finance minister. Jay Shankar will be replacing Nirmala Sitharaman. So these are all rumors only, but markets will be reacting, right? So because, market is expecting a strong man like Amit Shah to be a finance minister. Okay. So, all kinds of things. Then the new finance minister comes, somebody tweeted, June 4 is not very important. Okay. July 10 will be more important because that is when the central government will be presenting its budget. Okay. So budget day is more important than election day. Election day is just a euphoria. Budget day is when, if they are going to increase the tax, all those kind of things will happen. Right. So, therefore, my point here is that, okay, if you are having a portfolio, last time if you missed the chance of hedging your portfolio, you can do the hedging tomorrow. Market will be definitely moving higher, it will be euphoric, and that is the time to buy the put option. And of course, to finance that, if you sell a call option at 26,000, even no matter how much euphoria, market is not going to go to 26,000 by the end of December, right? So, in a way, you do free hedging for your portfolio. But if you are a speculator, you want to take this speculative position, and that's for you to decide. I have no comment. But I am planning to take some speculative position this time. I don't mind losing because I have already made good profit. So at 23,000, I buy the put option, right? And I made money. I squared up everything. Then yesterday, Friday, I took some put calendar. Tomorrow, that will be having some profit. So I made profit 2 times. And even if I lose something, the loss may not be more than what I already made. I'm just trying. I'm just buying a lottery ticket, right? So I'm planning to maybe 50 lakh or 1 crore. I want to buy a put option. Okay. If I'm lucky, if BJP do not form the government, I may get, 5 crore or 10 crore. Otherwise, the loss may be 50, like maybe assuming that half of the money I lose, I may lose 25 to 50 lakh rupees. And that kind of profit I have already made. So that is not a big deal for me. Okay. Right. Now coming to the second possibility. So the first possibility, as I said, I compared with the 2009 to 2024, everything. Okay. But 2019 actual result was favorable to BJP, but now we don't. Okay. As I told you, you will never know what is the result. Okay, anything can happen. For one or the other reason, assume that BJP struggles to form the government. As I told you earlier, it is not BJP versus Congress now. It is BJP versus BJP only. It's going to form the government with a comfortable majority or not going to get. Let us say for one or the other reason, Congress coalition gets the full majority, then market will not fall, market will go up. Market will go up no matter who forms the government. As long as there is a stable government, market will shoot up. But that possibility is very, very low. The possibility is either BJP will win or BJP will struggle. So in case BJP will struggle, then, until one clarity emerges, and that is considered as a hung parliament. So hung parliament is the worst possible outcome. That is when the market can crash 20%, 25%. So imagine, if you are buying a 23,000 put option, if in the next few days market crashes 20%, so what is the kind of profit you will be making? And of course, this strategy I am giving as a suggestion for a portfolio hedging, your portfolio will bleed, but nothing to worry. Portfolio is anyway for long term only. It's not for short term. Whatever loss you are having in a portfolio, equivalent profit you are going to have it in the buy option. Who knows, you will get even more profit because there will be a profit in the call sell option also. So therefore, you will be in a much better position, right? Now, but I can tell you one more thing, right? Maybe this is for the people, if you know a little bit of technical, you will understand this better. The people talk about open interest. I'm sure you should know how people read the open interest, how they interpret the open interest. And I'll give you some example. Let us say 22,000 put option as the highest open interest. What the technical analysts say, 22,000 is a very, very strong support. Now tell me how it is correct. 22,000 put option as the highest open interest means what? Highest number of people who have sold 22,000 put option by thinking that market will not go below 22,000. Highest number of people who bought the 22,000 put option by thinking that definitely market will go below. Market has to go below 22,000, then only those buyers can make profit, right? But highest number of people buying put option at 22,000, highest number of people selling 22,000 put options, and they are having exactly opposite view. The sellers think it will not fall below 22, buyers think a market will fall below 22. Then how come the technical analysts say 22,000 is a strong support? That is because technical analysts assume that option sellers are always right. Okay, technical analysts assume that option sellers are right. Why they assume? That's very simple. Because they think that option seller has high stake in the game. They put lot of money on the table. They take unlimited risk for a limited profit. Okay, but whereas option buyers, they take minimal risk, unlimited profit, and put little money on the table. So therefore, option sellers are right. This is what technical analysts assume, and that looks logical. Okay, fine. So what technical analysts they do? They think that option sellers are always right. So based on that only they interpret the data. Okay, fine. That looks logical. Now leave this open interest. Come back to another technical parameter. They call it as put call ratio. So first, what is put call ratio? How many puts are traded? How many calls are traded? What is the ratio? Assume that 1,000 lots of puts traded, 1,000 lots of call traded. That means both are equal. So the put call ratio is 1:1. So they say put call ratio is 1. Put call ratio 1 means equal number of puts and equal number of calls are sold. If put call ratio is more than 1, more than 1 means more puts are written, less calls are written. Let us say put call ratio is 1.5. So for 1.5 means for every 1 call sold, 1.5 puts are sold. Right? Okay. So means more puts are sold. More puts are sold means I'm talking from the seller perspective. From a seller perspective, more puts are sold. That means from buyer perspective, more puts are bought. Okay. So the fact is that more puts are traded. Okay. Now look at the from the seller perspective. More puts are sold means what? They are bullish. But what the technical analysts say? The technical analysts say if the put call ratio is above 1.5, market can crash anytime. Why do they say like that? Because more puts are sold by the option sellers. That means they are bullish. If they are bullish, the market should go up only, right? Then why the technical analysts say market can crash anytime? Same thing. Let us say put call ratio is 0.7. That means for every 1 call sold, 0.7 put only sold. That means more calls are sold. And more calls are sold from the seller perspective, market should be bearish. But the technical analyst says market can bounce back anytime. Why? What is the logic? Why there is a different logic for open interest? Why there is a different logic for put call ratio? So that's a very, very interesting thing. There is a saying in stock market, consensus is dangerous. When everybody thinks market will go up, sometime market will go down. When everybody thinks market will go down, sometime market can go up. There is a reason for everything. Okay, let us say you bought some stocks about 1-2 years before. Now everything is looking good. Right? When everything is looking good, that is the best time for you to sell at a higher price. So that's why I always say, when everything is well, that is time to sell. When everything is bad, that is a time to buy. So when everything is bad, you know, some smart people, that is the time they will put the money into the stock market. Oh yeah, everything is bad. So things are available at a cheaper price. So we will buy now. Okay. So that is why when the put call ratio goes above 1.5, that means more puts are sold. That means consensus is being built that the market will be bullish. For one or the other reason, if there is any bad news, you know, because too many people are bullish, market can crash like anything. You know, I'm just giving a simple example. You just imagine a cricket stadium. 50,000 people can be seated, right? Not all the 50,000 people will enter at one time. Okay, they will start opening the gate at 4 o'clock, you know, 4 o'clock, 4.05, 4.10, 4.15, slowly people come and the entire stadium is full. And suppose there is a bad news, suddenly there is some news, a bomb blast is going to happen. What will happen? The entire 50,000 people want to exit at the same time. That will lead to stampede. The same way, when you know, when the markets are bullish, more and more people take long position. At some point of time, there is a consensus. So everybody is long. And that time, for one other reason, if there is a bad news, right? Or even without any bad news, if somebody come and book the profit, market start falling, then out of fear, everybody want to exit at the same time, the market can crash like anything. So this is what the put call ratio is trying to capture. The same way on the downside, when market is down, okay, down, everything is bad. So everybody will be having a short position. Suddenly, if somebody coming and buying, or you know, some good news comes. Okay, the best example is the Nirmala Sitharaman candle. Market kept on falling. Everybody was bearish. Everybody was having a short position. Nirmala Sitharaman candle, one candle shot up, you know, a short squeeze. Okay, so in fact, I have seen many times, everything will be looking bullish. Okay, and I used to sell put option. Then suddenly tomorrow something changes, my put option getting into big losses. That is where the option buyer makes a very good profit. So which means that option buyer make very good profit when he takes a contra bet. That means when the whole world is bullish, he takes a bearish position. Or when the whole world is bearish, he took a bullish position. That is when his risk reward will be very, very high. So the same way, at Tuesday, everybody is expecting BJP to win. What will happen if for one or the other reason BJP does not win? Market can crash like anything. That is when the option buyers can make fantastic profit. But again, I tell you very categorically, you know, I told you market downside potential is very high, anywhere from 20% to 30%. But market upside potential is not very high, maximum 5 to 10%. But at the same time, the probability of upside movement is very, very high. Which means that I say simply, the probability of BJP winning is very, very high. But the probability of market going very high is very low. upside potential is limited, but the probability of BJP winning is very high. Probability of BJP losing is very, very low, but in case if that happens, market crash can be very big. And put buyers can make a real fortune, right? Of course, if your view goes wrong, your option premium will erode. But if you're having a portfolio, the portfolio gain will be compensating this. Okay, so this is an interesting discussion about open interest and put call ratio. But if you don't know anything about open interest put call, maybe this video may be boring for you. And for your information, as of Friday, put call ratio in Nifty is 1.2, and then which is likely to go to 1.5 plus tomorrow, because tomorrow everybody will be selling put option. Who will buy put option tomorrow? Everybody will buy call option only, because the market gap up, that's euphoria, right? So if you are a contra player, so tomorrow you should be buying a put option. Okay. Now, meanwhile, there was a lot of discussion going on. FIIs are having highest short. Number one, first thing is that they talk about the number of contracts. The number of contracts is not a correct measure, because few months before the Nifty lot size was 50, now the Nifty lot size is 25. So earlier, if they are having 5 lakh contract short, okay, now 10 lakh contract short means quantity is the same, because when they are talking about the number of lots, short position, long position, they don't talk about the quantity, they talk about the lots. So lot size is off. So that is one thing. Second thing, not all short position in the index futures is speculative, and some of them may be hedging purpose also. So assume that somebody is having a 100 crore portfolio, they may be taking short position for 10 crore in index future. Tomorrow market goes down, that 100 crore anyway portfolio, okay, this future short I can make some profit. But if tomorrow market goes higher also, nothing to worry. This 10 crore may be losing, but then 100 crore will be making profit. Right? That's number one. Number two, there's a hot discussion going on in social media. FIIs are stupid. They have 88% short position. Like these are the FIIs who are having thousands of crores. Okay, they can never be stupid. Okay, it's just that you don't understand what they are doing. They may be doing n number of things, right? They may be taking short position in the index future. They would have sold put option in options. Okay, what they call it a protective put. So even if market goes higher, they'll sell some additional puts and they will manage that position, but their portfolio will be doing well, right? Many times, this is a very, very bad thing, okay, people who don't know anything, but they all think, like everybody is a stupid, right? If they are really that stupid, they would not have made thousands of crores. If you are such an intelligent, you would not be sitting in this place. I'm talking about you and me both, So, therefore, don't focus too much on FII position, right? So, FIIs are short, they have the ability to short once again if the market goes higher. They can average out that short and they can sell more put options to manage. They can do n number of things. Because you have a lot of money, okay, you can do n number of things to come out of the situation even if things go wrong. Okay, but they know how much capital they have, they know what is the risk they are taking, they know how to mitigate the risk, and they have the access to so much of privileged information, research and other things. But a common man like you and me, we have nothing. We can just sit down and keep ourselves happy by thinking that these FIIs are stupid. All right, so this is one thing. So in a nutshell, I just repeat what I said. Number one, even if BJP wins, market upside potential is less, but in case BJP do not win, the downside potential is very high. That's because it is either BJP or no BJP, you know, or either BJP wins or hung parliament. And Congress winning, even if it wins, it will take time. But by that time, the damage will be already there. So that's one thing. Second thing, you know, the probability of this happening is very, very low. The probability of BJP is winning high. Probability of BJP losing is very low. But higher upside potential is less, downside potential is more. And next one, for one or the other reason, if Nifty falls by 20-25%, so that is the time to start your portfolio if you are not having any portfolio. And that is a good entry point, you know, in future. If there is a hung parliament, somewhere something will be worked out, you know, some government will form and the government will go well. You know, I always say, other countries prosper because of the government. Our country prosper despite the government. So no matter who is at the center, who is ruling the country will prosper and the market will go higher. So any fall of 20-25% is the right time to start your portfolio, right? So whatever I discussed, 23,000 put option buying, financing it by selling 25,000 or 26,000 call is for the portfolio purpose only, portfolio hedging purpose. If you are doing as a speculation, that is for you to decide. But as I told you, I am also looking to, because I don't have a big portfolio, but most of my portfolio, you know, they are parked in debt funds, you know, like that only. So I don't have, my equity portfolio is very, very small, maybe about 25-30 lakh rupees, not more than that. But most of my money is in debt funds only. So I don't have a portfolio, but I don't mind taking some kind of a speculative position, you know, but the risk reward I know very well. The probability of winning is very low, but if I win, I will win very big. So I think this is one of my very long videos. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.